Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Earthy Girl and I'm here to give you guys a message from Spirit. I did a pre-shuffle, so I already have my cards ready and we'll go ahead and tap into the energy, okay? So the first card I pulled was the Nine of Wands in reverse. You may be feeling drained, okay? Overwhelmed with responsibilities at this time. You're not happy. You're not feeling motivated or inspired to uh do what you love, okay? So if there's some type of goal that you had in mind, it's just like you don't feel motivated to or have that drive to really go for it. I have the Page of Cups, so that's definitely like you just not feeling inspired. And then I also had to clarify the Nine of Wands with the Sun in reverse. So there's a lot of upheavals in your life at this time. You may have a creative block, and like I said, you feel like obstacles are hitting you left and right, and it's just making you uh feel clouded with all of these things. And it's like, okay, you feel like giving up, you feel like you're not aligned, and things in your life is a bit shaky, and it's stressing you out. Okay, with the Knight of Wands, yeah, it's just like with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands energy. This is like ambition. This is like going after what you want, thinking of creative ideas and going towards that goal. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, it's just like you're not feeling up to it. You don't feel motivated. You feel chained to your circumstances. You don't feel like you're in control of your life at this time, but Spirit is wanting you to gain that strength, that inner strength, and really keep pushing forward, okay? And really get focused on what it is that you want to accomplish for yourself, okay? So like I said, this may feel like the world is against you. You know, it's very cloudy, it's very dark. You're in a space of depression or feeling overwhelmed, and you may be so busy doing your day-to-day tasks that you don't have time to create or even think of something that you want to do, because it's like you're burdened with responsibilities, and it's like, okay, if I have to work so hard to do this, when do I have time to do work on my craft, okay, or work towards my goals? So I definitely feel like you're needing to rest and rejuvenate and get grounded with yourself and figuring out what you want in life. um like I said, creating affirmations and writing things down in your journal that you want to do, even the short term goals, even the time that you have for your hobbies, because you may be so focused on um trying to accomplish something that it's like you're not really enjoying life. It's just like some of you guys are work, 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 no play, okay? And others of you, it's just like you're so um drained and overwhelmed. You just don't have the stamina to even, go after your goals or what you want to do, so I feel like starting with your mental health, um slowing things down, getting focused on what you want to do in life, and getting out of this funk that you're in, okay? um you're not feeling confident about moving forward with your goals and your ideas at this time, okay? Something is keeping you um in an uncomfortable space. And with the Seven of Cups here, it may be that you have different options, or you fantasize and dream about different things, and you can't just stay focused on one specific thing and go towards that. And so when you're constantly trying to do all these things, it's like you're not completing what it is that you need to accomplish the goal. Okay, so there's definitely some focus on reality, okay, and being practical and really determined to get things done. Some of you guys just really need to with the Three of Cups here, it's like you may have some people around you that are just around for a good time, not for a long time, and you may be looking for more substantial relationships, more meaningful relationships that's going to be, you know, wish fulfillment and long term. Okay, people that genuinely make you happy, that's going to be there to encourage you, celebrate with you, uplift you, and it's just like that's what you want. Okay, you're moving towards new relationships, and you want people around you who is real. You know, some of the friends and the people that you surround yourself by may only be around because of the things that you have to offer, you know, or, you know, you may be around certain individuals for a certain lifestyle or a certain look when it's not really genuine. Okay, so make sure that you are being authentic with your friendships and bonds and people who you are connecting with. Okay, are these people elevating you? Will they be there through the test of times when things are going wrong? Because I feel like you need some type of assistance or help, and you're feeling like you're doing it all by yourself. Okay, so where are these friends, or where are these people who um you've been partying with? Okay, or celebrating with? Spirit is wanting you to be confident in, you know, the progress and the hard work that you have been putting in with the Seven of Pentacles here with the Chariot card. It's just like continuing to push forward through the obstacles and know that there's going to be better times with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, but make sure that you are not chasing superficial things, okay, material wealth, and it's just like you're so stuck on superficial things that is something that still feels missing. Okay, so we got the Nine of Cups with the Five of Pentacles, so it's like you're losing material wealth, or you're learning a lesson through um not having something. And it's like I think it's really bothering you because it's like these things that you desire you no longer have. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's just like you are longing for something. Maybe you're longing for something more than, you know, the tangible things, material wealth. But with the Empress and the Three of Pentacles, I definitely feel like there's some type of, I don't know if it's either your mother who is wealthy, um, and who was helping you at this time, and it's like, okay, if somebody transition, it's like something in your family dynamic or the foundation of your family is no longer how it was. Okay, so maybe you are choosing a different path and you want to do something outside of the family tradition, and you know, your family may be against that, or maybe you have to shift uh your spending habits because something has happened where it's like you're not as financially stable as you used to be, or you know, how you want to be. Okay, so just watch your spending and make sure that you're not overspending, you're not you know, just going after the glitz and glams and wanting to be seen when you really don't have it like that. You know, just make sure that you are uh, being practical and not going overboard with spending on luxury items. I feel like you are independent now, and someone's this support that you had is no longer supporting you financially. So it's like now you're trying to find your independence. You're trying to take care of yourself, okay, and balance your life out. But you gotta be realistic with yourself, okay? There's something that you're doing with the Tower here. It's like, okay, something is needing to transform and change by is having to do with how you view the material things that you have, or if you're thinking that, oh, you got to have all of these things to be happy. Spirit is trying to get you to understand that that's not what it's all about. Okay, with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it's like you're going through some type of hardship to understand and realize that money and wealth is not, the definition of happiness. You truly have to be happy from within to even enjoy these things, because if you were to get it, it's like, okay, there's still going to be an emptiness if you are not balanced with your spiritual growth. Okay, so there's something that you need to learn within this situation, this hardship that you're going through. And also be thankful for the things that you have. If you have a lot of shoes and clothes that you don't wear, giving back, giving to a charity or someone who have less than what you have, to show gratitude. Okay, be thankful, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to have what you have, but it's just like you are like, it's never enough. Like, this is not enough. It's pretty much like once you get to a certain point in your life, you want more, and it's like it never stops. Okay, if some of you guys had a business, I don't feel like that business is going in your best interest. There's something about the investments or something that is flopping, and it's making you feel uneasy. It's just making you feel like this is the end. Okay, but it's something that you need to see. Okay, if you were doing something that was not of great ethics, then there's something that needs to change, with how you think about something, or how you're going about something. Maybe paying your workers more, because I'm getting the energy of like greed, of just being greedy, or not listening to the proper advice that is given to you. um you know Something like that. It's like, okay, now you are wakening up after this whatever this tower moment was. I feel like that is what is changing your mindset about what's important. Okay, or something that you were doing that was not of your highest good. It's like, okay, I need to self-reflect. I need to be honest with myself, and say, okay, if I want this, if I want to be an entrepreneur and own this business, I have to be realistic. Okay, I have to put in the work, and I have to, because it's not just going to fall in your lap, these things that you want. Okay, it's like you're really going to have to put in the work and believe in yourself. Surround yourself with positive people who encourage you, who's trying to do better with their lives, and are trying to evolve spiritually. Okay, because like I said, it's not all about the material wealth and the glitz and glams of what you see. Okay, you may be trying to do like something really fast to get money. Okay, or to get this wealth really fast. You're doing something that is unethical, or you're trying to cut corners, and Spirit is wanting you to slow down and not make impulsive decisions, and do things the right way. Okay, be patient and understand that you can achieve these things, but it's going to take time. Okay, and if you are easily tempted, by material things, then it's easy for you to be manipulated, used, and wiped out. Okay, so slow it down, and just really think about the decisions and the choices you're making, because we could be our own worst enemies. When we are stubborn, we don't want to listen or hear anyone out, what they have to say, and we're listening to the wrong people and the wrong advice, because maybe these people resonate with us at that time. Okay, so like I was saying, with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups, it's like, don't allow the illusions of things to get you off track of what's important, okay, and what truly makes you happy. All right, make sure the people around you are real and have your back like you have theirs, okay. um I'm feeling like some of you guys thought you were getting something that you didn't get, like an inheritance, or like something being passed down to you, okay? It wasn't what you thought it would be, okay? And some of you, it's just like you want a business, or you want something, this big idea, that you imagine to make your life prosperous, but it's like, okay, what are you doing to put in the work to get that, okay? um or do you have a skill set? Do you have any experience in this field, or whatever you're trying to create for yourself? I mean, you have to really uh make it make sense, okay, when it comes to your decision making. And again, I want to highlight the overspending, okay? Make sure that you are, like, if you spend impulsively on like shoes and clothes and bags and things like that you don't really need, but it's just like, oh, this is cute, let me get this, and you're racking up on credit card bills, and then you end up in debt. Put an alert on your credit card. Put a limit on your credit card, so it's like, okay, once you reach this amount, you get that alert, like, okay, now it's time to stop spending. And every time you get paid, put the rest like in your savings, and leave maybe $200 out. And try to manage your money that way. Try to get a systematic um formation going, to where you're not like overspending or overindulging, especially if you know you have a problem with overspending. It's something that you need to really focus on, and get grounded, okay? um yeah, and then also I wanted to mention, if you have a business and it's like people are flaking on you, they're not, they're being deceptive in some type of way, just make sure that you are not um working with people like that, okay, that you can't depend on, that is not serious about their life, and or feel like because you and them have a certain relationship, a close relationship or something like that they could, walk over you and come in when they want to, because that's messing up your business, that's messing up um your foundation and your reputation. So it's like you may have to start completely over and really think about one thing that you feel in your gut, like, okay, this is something that I can see myself doing. This is something that I feel called to do, okay? My intuition is screaming at me that, okay, I need to move forward doing this, okay? Um, just wind it down to one thing, okay? Even if you're just making this your hobby for now, and you're gradually going to get better at it, if you stay consistent and determined, and motivate yourself to keep working on this, it's going to get better and better, okay? But you have to believe in yourself, okay? And also take accountability for the situations that you are putting yourself through, okay? So I feel like you have the willpower to get through whatever these obstacles and this tower moment that feel like it's the end of the world, okay, with the 10 of swords being here. I feel like you can get through this, but it's just like you have to make some changes, and your mindset needs to change, okay. If you've been lazy or not really putting forth an effort and you're just dreaming and in this fantasy world, it's time to start taking action, okay, and doing the necessary things to move you forward in whatever you're trying to build for yourself. So if you want generational wealth, then you need to be someone that people can depend on and work with, and collab with, meeting new friends and partnerships that are going to stand the test of time and that you can trust, loyal people. All right. So right now you just may be feeling like you're doing it all by yourself, um, it's very hard. But when you tweak these changes, certain things that you need to change, I feel like things are it's a healing process, okay. um but take a step back from it, okay. I feel like you need to tap into your inner child in order for you to be inspired and be creative and get that spark back, okay. Some of you guys need to take a trip, uh yeah, not somewhere really far. It could be a short distance travel, where you're driving somewhere 3 hours, 3 to 5 hours away or something like that, just to get you in a better mood, okay? So I feel like you've been really down. You've been feeling like, depleted, like this is it's just really heavy energy that I'm feeling, okay? You need to get active and do something fun, okay? The card I pulled was humor, okay? So it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, okay? Life. Um, let's read what that says. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy or make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy, okay? Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind, so do your best to listen to happy music, read soul enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people, okay? So, absolutely, I feel like, focusing on your mental health, it's okay to get therapy, um, when you're feeling like it's just too much to bear, okay. um there's definitely something that you can do to get out of this situation, but I feel like because things feel so real and it's like it's happening, it's hard for me to just tell you like, okay, this is what you should do, and then you feel like, oh, okay. uh because this is some heavy stuff that you're going through. But I feel like healing is like a mental thing. And I'm getting like a lot of confused energy right now, where it's like I'm getting even confused with the words that I'm saying. So it's like you feel really confused like with your life right now and where you are, okay? So it's just like now it's time to really get focus on your mental health, and just trying to see the lighter things in your life and have some fun, but make sure that the people that you are surrounding yourself with are, of your highest good. If you're around certain people and you're trying to stop drinking and they're drinking a lot and partying and things like that, you may want to stand clear from those type of people, or you may, like I said, you just want something more. Okay, people that are more in depth, or you know on their spiritual journey. Maybe you're wanting that versus superficial relationships with people who you just party with and hang out with for fun, to drink and indulge in those those desires. So I definitely feel like you want to be independent. You don't want to have to rely on anyone, but it's like you're going to have to really change your mindset and believe in yourself more. Um, surround yourself with positive people and believe in yourself, and really study your craft, or study what you want to do, and step by step, you'll start to get better. But do things the right way. Don't fall for these get rich money schemes, or things like that. Um, you're definitely going to have to start from the bottom and work your way up, okay? And be patient, okay? So yeah, we have the fear card. It says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so the outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that your soul uses to test the tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare in it. I'm sorry. It says, when the fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves, okay? So, I also pulled the detox your friendship, okay? So it says your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive, okay? So there's two cards where it's saying that, the people around you are not of your highest good, okay? And your abundance flow is being affected by the people who you are surrounding yourself with, okay? So you may want to check your circle and make sure that you're around people who are genuine, okay? Who want the best for you. Because some people could be jealous and want what you have, or it's just not a realistic relationship, okay? This is not um a foundation that's standing on anything. Really, it's just like these people around for a good time, okay? Um, and you just got to be real with yourself. All right, it says abundant mindset, okay? So if you are wanting to be a boss, or a leader, entrepreneur, you have to change your mindset and start thinking like a leader. Okay, it says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. Okay, so yeah, start thinking positive. Start, you know, affirming things as if you already have it, you know? Or like you're yeah, like you want this business, affirm it. I already have this business. I already have this money in my bank account. But not to be like delusional or anything like that, but it's just like positivity will can shift your life. It's that's manifestation, okay? So if you want something, then you need to start um putting yourself in the that situation. Like, okay, um you want to be a business owner, you start dressing the part, you know, and showing up as a business owner, you know, things like that. What are you doing to move yourself forward when it comes to your goals? What effort are you making? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself. And if you don't have an answer to that, then it's time to start planning and being serious about your life, and start getting focused and determined to really pursue these goals. Um, it says do the work, okay? That's what the angels are saying. It says it's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to make the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Okay, consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Okay, so yeah, you got to work towards it. Absolutely. Consistently. The angels say it's not enough to dream or pray. You really got to take action and get through these hard times. Okay, so the two cards that I chose was lifting the veil and jump in. These are the two spiritual starseed cards from the oracle deck that came out, and I'm going to read it to give you an idea of your soul purpose and what you should be focusing on at this time. Okay, so lifting the veil. Okay, it says questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Things are always as they seem. I'm sorry, it says things aren't always as they seem. This area is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in the state of a recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and always to dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Okay? Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. Okay, so what isn't congruent in your life, and how are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Okay, all right, and then we got jump in. Okay, so it says Andromedan energy adventure, say yes to change. So Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan star seeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storms. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come earth you didn't come to earth just to be passive. You came to earth to truly live, okay? So now take a good run up and leap. All right? And ask yourself, how can you be more adventurous, all right? And how are you being called to jump right on in and leap? Okay, so those are great messages, okay? Basically just saying, okay, take time for yourself to rest, rejuvenate, and heal and get your energy back up. And when you feel ready, listen to that inner voice. Listen to your intuition that is telling you to pursue something or go towards something, all right? But you have to clear the clutter from all of these external forces that are keeping you stagnant and not really contributing to your spiritual growth, okay? Make sure that you are not just chasing material wealth and really not aligning with your spiritual self and really understanding, you know, that knowing your true self is more important than any of these, material things in the world, because it's like you'll still feel that void. You can have all the things that you desire in the world, but it's like if you don't have that peace of mind, you don't have that stillness and that grounded energy within yourself, then it's like things are always going to be chaotic in your world no matter what. You have to learn, like they said, to be calm through the chaos. And that's going to, it's like you need to find something to keep you in this meditative state of being calm and knowing who you are, okay, without the material wealth and things like that. If you are spending beyond your means just to look like you have it, it's like you are going to, the truth is going to eventually show, okay? You cannot put on this facade forever. So it's best to start really taking the necessary steps to change and get your finances together, okay? So starting from a clean slate, there are some things that you need to remove from your life, and there's a certain mindset, some things that you have to change about the way you think when it comes to financial stability and your goals, okay? You have to be realistic about how to achieve these goals and the things that you want, and do things with integrity, okay? Because like I said, if you try to do things really fast and just to get a lot of money, it's going to clash. It's going to be a discord, okay? So just make sure you're being honest and truthful and righteous with the things that you are doing. You're not just chasing the material wealth, all right? So I wish you guys the best. I hope you gain some clarity, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.